The Word. The Spirit hovers over the darkness. Father creating, space forming, shapes shifting. It's a new dawn, a new day. Life breaks forth from the eternal pre-existent one. Colors emerge, the volume grows, swelling and churning as God shows the shape of his mind. Abundance creating, then the best bit, the first human being. From ashes and dust, this climactic appearing, flesh, bone and blood, but born in his image. Purity and love walk the earth in these persons, a far cry of hope from their imminent perversions. Swayed by a voice that called them to ruin, dust back to dust, to death and destruction. Mankind alone, walk in the desert, destitute, hopeless, godless, inert. But God could not leave us alone in this dust. He made a plan to rebuild the trust. Death wasn't an option, rescue must ensue. If God was to be true and to give us a preview of how we can live and get out of this mess, Jesus would come now, the Word made flesh. Everything's changed, the Word has spoken. Contagious holiness, touching the broken, men who were darkened now beaming with light, death once enthroned, defeated by life. Here comes the shift for all of mankind, starting with a few that God had in mind. Doubters, deniers, they wait in the room, but what Jesus promised would fill us anew. That spirit flood, cascades from above, floods of fire, flames of God's love. Once more in the story, divine meets flesh, but this time for all, revived by his breath. Revival. Wake up from your sleep, drink living water and drink it in deep. His story, your story his. Filled with the power to live like his kids. So come, Holy Spirit, with fire and flood, flesh of my flesh and blood of my blood.